Hey everyone, I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good week. This is a very strange week because it was the holiday Monday and I was off work and I was back at work yesterday, but yesterday felt like a Monday, which meant today has felt like a Tuesday. I feel like we should have more time this week, but we don't because it was already Wednesday. So yeah, I don't know how your week's going, but mine just seems to be disappearing before my eyes. It's crazy. Um, I have got lots of exciting stuff for you tonight. So, my pre order arrived, so I have brand new goodies to show you. These are going to be in the new annual catalogue. Now, these items don't go live for customers until the 1st of May, so a lot of them you won't be able to get unless you decided to join up as a demonstrator, in which case you get to do orders in April. So, it's a good time of month to join up because you get access to some of the new stuff for free. Not for free, early. It's not free. It's not free, but you get it early. So I've got new stuff to share with you. I've also got one of the new kits. Now the kit is available to buy. Stampin' Up brings out 2 new kits every month. I'm going to show you both the kits and I'm going to make one of them tonight after the unboxing. The other thing I wanted to let you know is that this month, so there are the 9th of April is an important date because that's when the last chance list goes live. These are items that are retiring from the current annual catalogue and the spring summer catalogues. They will not be available after the end of April, and there's a good chance some of them are going to sell out before then. The last chance list goes live on the 9th of April. There will be discounts up to 60% off some items, and therefore this is the best month to get those goodies before they're gone forever. I will be gathering orders from all my customers and if you want me to place the order for you as soon as the last chance list goes live, you need to have your order and your payment to me no later than noon on the 8th, because it's basically midnight on the 8th that I'll be sitting putting this all through, hoping that we can get our hands on all the goodies. So if you have reached out already, happy days. If you haven't, please do get in touch. You'll be able to view the last chance list on my website, craftwithemma.co.uk. Oh, that's the shop with Emma. Yeah, shop with Emma if you're shopping. Craftwithemma.co.uk for my blog and for last chance lists and tutorials and all that sort of stuff. I really should update that. Get in touch with me and I can do my very best to make sure you get the items you want. Right, enough talky. Let's get to the good stuff. Okay. Hey Karen, hey Linda, hey Shona. I know you're all here just because you want to see the new stuff. Let's move this round. Julie as well. Oh, and let's turn on the lights because the first thing I'm going to show you are the new colours. So these are the new colour ink pads. Let's pull out the cardstock. By the way, all of this stuff, the box arrived while I was mad busy at work, so I haven't really had a chance to look at any of it in any great detail. There is more than just colour stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it is colour. So let's just kind of stack this out. One of the things which I've kind of tried to do in the past and never really got organised with, I want to see if we can do another colour club for the new in colours. I'm going to be putting information together on that and putting it on the blog, so watch out for that in due course. Also, if you're on my mailing list, I'll be emailing about that. But yeah, what's your favourite one of the new colours so far? I got a chance to see them when I was in Rotterdam, and got to see them in the flesh. I appreciate seeing them in person is much better than seeing them on a screen. So it might be tricky for you to make up your mind just now. Oh, how have I ended up with 2 packs of these? Not going to complain. These are the in colour resin dots. So I'll just pop them to one side there. I'm going to open up the ribbon and show you what that looks like in a bit more detail. I'm just pulling out all the other in colour bits that I've got in here. There's more paper, but it's right at the bottom. Do you know what? Let's just go for this for just now. Although, do I have Yeah, let's just stick with this for just now. So we've got Pretty in Pink, which is the same Pretty in Pink that we used to have years ago. We've got Petunia Pop, which is this lovely kind of like magenta, pinky, purpley kind of shade. Summer Splash, which is my favourite, and it's much more, some lights show it as very green, but when you look at it compared to Shy Shamrock, which is definitely green, you can see it is more of a blue, more of an aqua. You've got Peach Pie, which is a peachy shade, although I appreciate it's coming across a bit yellow there. And then Shy Shamrock, which is this really, really vivid, bright green. Think, well, shamrocks. Your Irish green is definitely that one there. The darker pink, this is Petunia Pop. Hey, Ali. In fact, let's open up the Petunia Pop ribbon and show you what this looks like. Because I love the ribbon, but a lot of the time you don't. Oh goodness, this ribbon feels beautiful. Sometimes ribbon can be really quite hard, and other times it can be so floppy it's impossible to do anything with. This is quite nice ribbon. It holds its shape. See, it's not flopping too much there. But let's see what it's like to tie a bow. It feels lovely. It's got this stitch detail on it. Ties really nicely. I like a ribbon that's got a little bit of body to it because you want it to hold the loops. Sometimes they flop too easily, whereas that is not the case here. You can see that's held its loop really nicely. And to see the detail, I'll try and hold it up really close to the camera, that stitch detail that you get on the ribbon. Beautiful. Lovely stuff. Okay, I'm going to pop this all to one side. Petunia, pop it all to one side. And show you the rest. So, Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, Summer Splash, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock. And those are the new in colours. We're going to have these for the next 2 years. These are the 2024 to 2026 in colours. Yes, it terrifies me, the idea of 2026. I don't know where this year, this century is going. Now, there is another new colour I want to show you. This is Basic Beige. So it's a neutral. It's a very pale shade. It's browner than vanilla, but it's paler than Sahara Sand. It's an interesting shade. In fact, let me just get a bit of vanilla and show you the comparison to it. 2 secs. Right, so here's some Whisper White, here's some Very Vanilla, and then here's our Basic Beige. So the camera shows it much darker than it actually is. It doesn't seem this dark in the flesh. But it's an interesting one. It's a very cool neutral. I think it'll be interesting to see how it pairs with other colours. And there's an ink pad in it, which is interesting because we don't have a vanilla ink pad anymore. We used to many, many years ago. We do have a white ink pad, but that's a craft ink, which is very cool, but it's very sticky and it can take a lot to clean up. So it's interesting that we've got an ink pad. You see there, it looks brown. It's going to be interesting, very interesting to see how that stamps. I can see me using it as like a watermark effect, tone on tone for a bit. And then you've got that same stitched ribbon, the same as we had in the in colours. So there we go, Basic Beige. Right, what else have I got in here? I have got catalogues and some new brochures that have come out. Oh, right. This is what I'm going to show you next. Let me pull these things up. So, you know that I have shown you kits on many occasions. I love the kits. They are really fun to play with. And they're really easy to use to get nice cards. So we would consider that the kits are very much for beginners or for people who want an easy life. You know me, I like an easy life. Then you've got obviously all the stamps and the dies and the punches and everything else, which is great, but they wanted to put something kind of in between. So for people who were graduating from kits, but who found the whole product range a bit overwhelming. So what they've come up with is this range, which is called, you see, I want to say it's called Quick and Simple. I'm going to have to, my catalogue's over the other side. Can somebody who's watching, what's it called? Is it Quick and Easy Cards, I think? I could look it up online very quickly while I'm doing this. This is terrible. You look to me to have all this information to hand, and then stuff like this happens and you realise that I'm really just winging it. Making it up as I go along. Do I even have the new catalogue in here? That's shocking, I don't. Emma, you're a terrible, terrible demonstrator. Go on, somebody rescue me who's got their catalogue to hand and can tell me what this range of products is. It's a lovely range and you're really going to enjoy it. Let me find out what it's called. See, now I need to keep looking back. Mix and match. Thank you, Linda. Much, much appreciated. So this is the mix and match range. So what you do is you start off with a pack of pre-printed cards and envelopes. So if I open these up, so there's 2 different packs at the moment. There's more going to come. It's one of these ranges that they're going to add to in future catalogues, and maybe even out with catalogues. Online exclusives are a great place to find these. So in this pack you have got 5 printed card bases and 5 printed envelopes. These are really funky. Now you can tell that some of them are kind of designed to go together. So like that one and that one coordinate, this one and this one. Ah, it's like the pale background and the dark background. The pale and the dark. Well, we've got that one, which is the pale and the dark. That one there, contrast, and then that one there, contrast. So those would be the ones that would kind of like pair up. But I think very equally, you could mix and match those, because I think that and that would look beautiful together. I can see me doing the yellow with the plaids. I can see having leaves with the flowers. So just because they've got a card blank with a not matching but coordinating envelope, you can mix and match these up as much as you want. So they're really cool. I like them. And you've got, do you see how like the inside of the envelope is that bold pattern, but the body of the envelope is the paler shade, this paler pattern, which means you can write on it and send it without it having too much dramas in the post. Okay, so that's the first pack of cards and envelopes. That one's called Sunny Springs cards and envelopes. I'm going to put them back in here so that I don't lose them. And it's good quality cards and envelopes as well. It's similar to the ones that we've seen in the kit, and it's the American sizes. But I think we're just about getting used to that now. You can craft beautifully with them. This pack is called Calming Creek cards and envelopes. My husband will be pleased to see something have a calming influence on me. So there you go. So you've got, again, the dark background with the paler one. This one here. Some of these would be great for your masculine type cards, I think. Beautiful shades. I love that, the geometrics, and that one as well. They're fab. I wonder if it tells you what colours are in them. It does. There we go. Basic beige, basic black, basic grey, misty moonlight, pool party, and wild wheat. The other ones, it tells you, again, there's lots of colours on there. I'm not going to read them out because we've got a lot to get through. But, so the idea is that you would buy one of the card packs, or both of the card packs, whichever one you like the look of. And then you would get one of the ephemera packs. So I didn't buy them all. There's 5, I think, in the new catalogue. but these are the ones I did go for. Saying Something, Labels and Layers, and Something for Everything. So there are 8 sheets in each pack. There's basically 4 different sheets and you get 2 of each. I'll try and show them down. This one's got a whole load of sentiments and words. Happy day. Sorry to be sappy, but you make me happy. This is a confetti, sparklers and streamers kind of celebration. These are really cool. Here for you, bunches of thanks. It's your birthday. Consider yourself hugged. Some of them, not gonna lie, they're a bit on the cheesy side. Yeehaw! What a joyous occasion. Thank you for being my lifelong friend. Now, I have friends that if I gave them that, they would think it was absolutely lovely. I have other friends that would pretend that they were vomiting into my bin. But you know your different kinds of friends. Let's just look at these labels ones. I'm not going to open them all up. These pieces are all pre-cut. So I'm being quite gentle with them. See if I turn them over, you can see those are all pre-cut labels. I don't really want to take them apart yet. These ones are cool. Good luck, hip hip hooray, congrats, celebrate, birthday, oh hey, what's that one? Wishes. Cool. Oh, birthday wishes, that makes sense. And then you've got more swirly ones here. Beautiful, thanks, happy, friend. Is that a for you? Love you, hello, hey, ahoy, and howdy. And then you've got more of the mini sentiment type ones. So happy birthday, you're awesome, what a milestone, all the best, all my love and thanks to you. A paper hug, I like that. But if you think about it, so these sheets, so you get 2 each of these 4 designs, 2 that are very, move that down a bit, 2 that are very like scripty handwriting, these ones that are very much banners, and then these ones which are again cool writing but that are almost fussy cut out for you. So these mix and match range, it's the sort of thing that if you want something that's got a bit more creative flexibility than a kit, you could get the cards and these ephemera packs and put them together. Now they are not stickers, okay? You're gonna have to glue these down yourself. But again, that just gives you more flexibility because it means that you can have them standing up on dimensionals, or you can have it hanging, you could like fold a card in half and have it hanging half on, half off. I'm trying to put these back in without absolutely wrecking them. I think what I might do is I've got some A5 Polly Pockets, and I'm starting to think they're going to be the best way for me to store and manage these so that I don't damage any of them. I'm not going to open the other packs, but you can see from the front of them the sort of things they are. This one is called Lovely Labels and Layers. So it's lots of different labels and printed shapes. That one's got like scallops along the edge of it. That one's a little tag that's got a hole punched out there. That one's got like a torn edge, a little file end thing there, which is cool. And then these ones are just lots of different shapes. So there's a frame, there's a boat, a fish, birthday cake, candles, ice cream, hot air balloon, lots and lots of different styles there. So I think they are pretty funky. I like them. Lots and lots. Right, what else have we got in here? Right, this is where I try and find stamp sets with their matching dies. So, right, here we go. Here are the ones that go together. Unbounded Love. So this is a photopolymer stamp set. It's got 25 stamps in it. See-through, which makes it much easier for when you're doing your sentiments. I love the font on this. It's a really stylish font, but then you've got the little text there as well. Love never gives up. Peace makes the world a better place. My heart goes out to you. May all your wishes come true. There's a nice happy birthday there. Best of luck. Hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow. There's some really nice words. There's sympathy as well. With sympathy, my heart goes out to you and yours. Feel better soon. So this would do for get well cards as well. Really, really nice stamp set. And then it's got coordinating dies, which I cannot remember what they look like. So let's open them up and have a look. I did get to see all of these when I was in Rotterdam. Yes, I remember now. Right. So these, the Unbounded Love dies, these are like labels. I loved this one here. So it's got like this label with the leaves part on it. But then you've also got an extra piece of leaves so you can like layer them up on top of each other and have them at different sides. You've got this lovely little flower oval with more oval flower pieces there. And then so many different labels with like stitch details on them. If I show you that in more detail, can you see those tiny little stitching? That one there, it's got tiny little dots around the edges. That one's got like double line embossing on it. These ones again, the big oval's got little dots, the small oval's got little stitched effect. Small oval, it's a circle. Another circle there with stitched effect. So some really, really nice shapes. Fabulous set of dies that go with this particular stamp set. And yes, don't worry, I will play with these on my Facebook Lives for you and make lots of fabulous cards over the weeks and months to come. Ooh, right. Wait till you see this. It's a new embossing folder. Now, you may be thinking, we've seen embossing folders before. It's maybe a different pattern, but what's going to be so cool about it? Look at the size of this embossing folder. Okay. Now, to put it in context, that's an ink pad. Okay. So our normal embossing folders are maybe about yay size, and then the narrow ones are about yay size. So this is a big embossing folder. So the first thing you're going to know is that it's not going to go through your mini cut and emboss, but it will go through the big one. And wow, look at the size of it. It's huge. Absolutely huge. In fact, let's just measure this against here. It is 21.5 centimetres by 15 centimetres. That's an A5. You could fit an entire card blank in there. In fact, let's just find, why can't I find a card within arm's reach? They're over there, but I can't show them to you yet. They're my swaps for the team event that I'm having at the weekend, which, by the way, if you're coming to, I'm very much looking forward to it. Yes, you will get to play with some of the new goodies. Yeah, so it's a mega embossing folder, and it's a really nice pattern as well. This So Swirly one, it's really cool. Right, what's in the box, Emma? Here we go. Right, this is one of the new stamp sets. It's called Loveliest Tree. It's very similar in some ways, I think, to Lovely as a Tree, which was one of the first stamp sets. Goodness, it kept going for years and years, and it retired a few years back. It's not the same tree, but it's similar. It's got some lovely sentiments here as well. Happy birthday, sympathy, congratulations, and a thank you. And it's got matching dies. So let's me open up these and show them off for you. So first of all, you've got the tree outline, which matches the tree stamp that we've got here. You've got this branch trunk piece that's not coordinating with the stamp, but it's separate. But then you've got this extra foliage piece, which again, I saw a card on stage where they'd used this in like 3 different shades and dotted it all the way over and had the trunk down the centre. Imagine this for autumn in all your golds and browns and reds. I think even for summer with your green leaves, or now that we're coming into spring, cherry blossoms. I can imagine that in different shades of pink. So beautiful one. You've got 3 little leaves. You've got this little piece there that cuts out those leaves. Yeah, so it's a fabulous set. It's actually, if I remember correctly, one of the more reasonable priced ones as well. One of the things you'll notice in this catalogue is that they have got different price points in their bundles. There are some of the bundles that are dies and stamp sets. And there are some bundles where instead of going for the die, you can go for the punch. So they actually have dies and punches that are exactly the same shape, so you can do different prices. Now, the dies are cheaper. They're always going to be cheaper because there's not as much metal and they're easier to produce. But if somebody doesn't have a die cut machine or they prefer a punch, then that's an option for you. So I like that they're bringing out different pricing options for us. Right. Let's have a look. What have I got next? Okay, so, which one shall I do? Let's do this one first. So this stamp set is called Flowers of Beauty. It's a two-step stamping one. So you've got these pieces here that then, so that layers on top of that layers on top of that, these ones layer on top of each other. Part of me was thinking, do I really need another floral stamp set? Because Stampin' Up do bring out a lot of florals, but one of the reasons I keep buying them is because they keep doing different things with them. You wouldn't think it was possible to have so many different kind of flower sets. These are the dies that go with the Flowers of Beauty bundle. They've got these strips as well, which punch out multiple flowers. And then you've got these ones which cut out those shapes, plus these additional pieces that just add up and layer up. And again, I saw a presentation on stage where she did beautiful things with these stamps and dies, and that's why I got them, because at the end of the day we see stuff in the catalogue and go, do I like it, will I use it? And then we see somebody do something with it and it just blows our mind and it goes from a maybe to a must-have, and that's what happened with me. So what I will try and do is share those designs and share those items with you so that you can fall in love with it as much as I did. Right, the next stamp set and bundle I've got for you is this one, Adventurous Sky. So this is a red rubber, a cling stamp set. Great for all your masculine cards, although to be perfectly honest, great for any kind of cards. And again, it's got the dies to go with it. Again, I saw a brilliant presentation on stage. A really talented demonstrator had made like an everlasting card, you know, the ones that you just keep opening and keep opening. I'll do one of those for you. It's very clever. So you've got the dies that cut out the shape that coordinate with your aeroplanes. There's that one. But you've also got this larger aeroplane piece, and then that goes over the top. You've got the banner that flies behind it, and this little piece is designed so you can have like your aeroplane that's pulling a bit there, that's got the banner that's streamed along behind it, wishing happy birthday or you're the best or anything else that you would like a plane to fly over the sky. Watch out for Nasty Nick. There we go, I'm showing my age now. But the stamp set as well, the sentiments on it are really pretty. You know, you always lift me up. Father's Day coming up in a few months' time. You're the best, plain and simple. And then there's a nice happy birthday in there too, which is a really pretty font. So I'm not surprised, Ali. Believe me, you're going to see lovely samples done with this set. Okay, what else have I got to show you in this box? Few bits and pieces. So with the plain set came these trinkets. So these are called the industrial trinkets. And if I open them up, can you see them? They look like, on one side they look like nuts and bolts. On the other side they've got this like fancy line pattern. Now I don't know if that was originally so that they would glue easier, but they're actually really pretty. So if you use a big glue dot or a big blob of glue, you can actually glue them down in either direction, depending on what you want your project to look like, which is cool. Then you've got these. So these are the basic grey and smoky slate pearls. So that obviously you've got the darker ones and the paler ones. I know they're called grey, but they're basically silver. They're metallic pearls and they're really pretty. Then, so Unbounded Beauty had Memories and More cards that went with it. There's more DSP in the bottom of this box that I'm going to pull out and show you. But let's start with the Memories and More. I just bought the Memories and More card pack. I think there is like a card and envelope pack as well. But I was starting to consider my budget, and so I've decided just to get these for just now. But the papers here are beautiful. So you've got, oh yeah, there we go. So happy birthday on one side, and then the flowers on the other. Here's to another year. Hello. You could do some lovely mini albums with these. That one there with just the flowers, and on the other side, again, more the flowers. Hooray, let's celebrate. Make time to play. I thought it said make time to party at first. Both sentiments apply. Please do make time to have fun. I love us. Oh. And then the colours on the back. They're so, these colours are so lovely. They're really vibrant. Thank you so very much on one side. And flowers on the other. You get these ones here. Great for memory keeping, because you just have your, you could write on there, do your journaling. Have today was a good day. Pair that up with a wee photo. Lots of kisses and hugs and stripes. It's a lovely little, you could write a wee sentiment in there, or that could just be the front of a card in its own right. Bit there. Now that one could go that way. I think it could go that way. In fact, you could do most of these in most orientations, I think. Florals in the back together. Oh, grateful for you. It's another one of these oval tag pieces. And then that with that on the back. Actually, it occurs to me that, so this is the Unbounded Love, but if you look at some of these labels, that's that die there. I wonder how many more of these I can spot. Should be paying more attention. Why did nobody tell me to pay attention? Yep, that one as well is that over there. So you can pair these with the dies and do really interesting things with them. That's going to be fun. Right, now we are into the DSP portion of the box. So we're going to start with the 6x6. These are the 2024-26 in colour papers. These are the 6x6 papers. They're really funky patterns. Sometimes the patterns are very discreet, but these ones are quite bold. So there we go. So these are our 5 in colours. One page of these lovely leaves and flowers, and then it's almost like an Inca type pattern on there. And then on the other side, yeah, here's our subtle patterns that we know and love. So the stripes and the dots in each of the 5 colours. So 40 sheets in the pack, 5 colours, 2, 3, 4, yeah, basically 4 double-sided sheets in each of the 2 designs in each of the 5 colours. That's your 40. Next, now we've had papers similar to these in the past that retired, but these ones are just beautiful. These are the Thoughtful Journey papers. And wait till you see these. It's this kind of like watercolour scenes. We had Christmas ones with them almost one year. So you've got that with that on the other side. Look at that. They're just, I wish I could watercolour like that. It'd be beautiful. Then you've got these ones here with just again watercolouring on the back. Then these ones with more watercolouring on the back. These are great. I mean, literally all you need in your card front is one of these with a sentiment. Maybe a tree or a fence. They're just gorgeous. these ones here. Reminds me of by the beach. Don't know why, just sort of sea grasses that you get. These watercolours effects. That one's practically a sunset, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful. And then kind of like yellowy gold on the other side. This is almost like some of the winter ones that we had. Imagine a frosty scape with that. That as well with the purples. Ah, just beautiful. We've got some really talented artists on the design team at Stampin' Up. These colours on the other side. Beautiful. I love them too, Julie. They are gorgeous. Even ones like that, just with a flower. Imagine card blank, just cut it up. Or even keep it square, put it in a frame, sentiment up there. You make my day. One's on the other side. Ooh, there we go, pretty peacock. It's definitely getting my attention. And the thistle, huzzah! A waterlogged thistle, as it should be in Scotland. And look at that. That's like blackberry bliss on the back there. A bit of maybe the petunia pop. Actually, petunia and blackberry bliss, I think it's going to be a really cool colour combination. You ordered those in the matching Memory and More. I'm not surprised, Linda. They are absolutely stunning. I look forward to seeing your creations with them. All right. More DSP in this box. Also in this box are catalogues. So if you've shopped with me in the last 6 months, there's going to be a catalogue coming out to you automatically. If you haven't shopped with me and you would like one, drop me a wee message. I'll see what I can do. I will be giving priority to my customers first. But then if I've got ones left over, I'm sure we can come to an arrangement. Right, let me just put that to one side for the moment. So these are the Unbounded Beauty 12 by 12 designer series papers. So these are the papers which match the Memories and More cards that we looked at. So these ones here, these are the 12 by 12 papers. So let's bring these out. And these are definitely to go with our new in colours, which, by the way, I don't know if you've started looking around the shops, but these colours are everywhere this season. They're so on trend. You got this on one side, and then it's definitely a seaside, summer splash on the other. And then we've got those flowers there. That's just a bigger version of one of the Memories and More cards with the petunia pop on the other side. Now these, I like this because you'd just be able to cut out those pieces and use them as elements on your card or your scrapbooking, your memory keeping, whatever you choose to do. Really nice. The orange is a bit vibrant for me, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big orangey person, but I could certainly see me using it for highlights on a card. The petunia pop is beautiful, with the same flowers from the stamp set, and then these kind of pinky peaches on the back, and then that one with more of the peaches there. So there you have it. That is the Unbound Beauty designer series paper, 12 by 12. Let's pop that to one side. What have we got next? Right, I'm going to leave that for slightly further down. I'm going to show you. So these are the Take to the Skies designer series paper, which unsurprisingly coordinates with that plain stamp set and dies that I showed you earlier. So again, it goes with the trinkets. The ribbon, actually the basic beige ribbon goes really, really well with this too. So let's just pull out these. So the first thing you'll notice is that the first pack of paper, the first sheet of paper, is actually all these different tags and backgrounds. So you could just trim those and have them, I think that's upside down. Was it right? No, it was the right way around. There you go. So you could trim these and use them almost like Memory and More cards. You could trim the tags and have them as separate elements. And it's got the map piece on the back. So I think that's a really cool start to this pack. Then you've got, it's almost like line drawings. Reminds me a bit of Leonardo da Vinci. Not DiCaprio, that's a different Leonardo. And then that kind of wicker patterned effect. More of the maps, a bit like Wonderful World. Do you remember we had that one year with the maps in the Mossy Meadow and the Night of Navy? Very nice. More ones with the plains. This time it's on a green background. That's the Mossy Meadow background. And that's quite cool. They're almost like plates of iron or steel that are welded on top of each other. You've ordered the papers, Linda. I'm not surprised. They are beautiful. These I love. These papers are fab. Just with the clouds there. They would actually pair really well with the hot air balloon set that we had in the spring summer. More of the neutrals on the other side just to offset that. And then more of our plains, this time coloured in. I'm not going to say the colour is rust, but it does have that vintage look to the plains. It's probably, I think it's probably Cajun Craze. Let's just have a quick look. No, copper clay. There we go. And on the other side, again, that kind of flying over seas map type effect that you get. There we go. Oh, that's a fab pack. Tape to the Sky, 12 by 12 papers. For anybody watching thinking, I have to buy these, remember they're only available for demonstrators at the moment. So when we're talking about ordering them, these people are people who are already demonstrators. If it's something you think you might be tempted by, please drop me a message and I'm more than happy to have a no holds barred chat with you, give you all the information so that you can make a decision that's right for you. This pack here is called Flowering Zinnias. I didn't buy all the papers, but I came very close. But these ones were just so much fun. So, look at that. Look at the colours. Aren't they fab? Beautiful pop of colours. I'm just looking at the back of the pack there. Lots of colours in here, so I'm not going to read them all out. But you've got those oranges and golds on the back, and then those beautiful flowers. Here we go. You know I love these sheets. It just makes it so easy to literally cut it in half, slice it down, add a sentiment, bam, that's your card. Nice and easy. I like nice and easy. What's on the other side? Gorgeous shades. That's very much your lemon lime twist. Bit of lemon lolly there as well. Look at these. I can see covered notebooks. I can see me doing so many different things with these pattern papers. They're really beautiful. And then you've got the more subtle patterns on the other side. This one, so again, it's got those lovely zinnia flowers on them. And then a more discreet pattern on the other side. Popping leaves, great for backgrounds, and the stripes as well. And then more of that zinnia pattern in the last sheet. And a lovely bit of, I'm going to say that's Gorgeous Grape. No, Highland Heather. There we go. At the back. So just kind of compare, yeah, so those two zinnia patterns. One that's got like the pink background. Let's pull that out. And then the other one that's got the white background. So very fun. What do you think of those ones? Are these the sort of colours that you craft with? Are these the sort of ones you like? Do you prefer the more subtle shades, some of the more delicate colourings for your flowers? I mean, just if I put these two side by side, you've got the Unbound Beauty, which is all very pastels and pales, and then the Zinnia, which is like wow colour. Both are beautiful. It's hard to choose between them. Next, this is the 2024-2026 in colour Glimmer Specialty Paper. Wait till you see this. So the first one obviously is Peach Pie, but then you've got your Petunia, your Pretty in Pink, your Shy Shamrock, and your Summer Splash. There is nothing shy about any of these colours. These are just fabulous. Look at the shimmer on that. Wow. And as with all our glimmer paper, it doesn't shed, it doesn't come off. It's really good quality stuff. You're getting 12 by 12 sheets here. And they are just to die for. Love, love, love. I don't know if you've worked out, but I'm kind of going down in order of my getting towards my very, very favourites at the end. So I would say this is one of my absolute favourites. Look at that shade. That's going to go beautiful with my pretty peacock. It is, I just know it. Last thing. Oh no, not last thing. I've got the kits. Don't know if we're going to have time to make the kits tonight, but I will show you them. But the last pack of paper. So these are the Thoughtful Designs 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. These are not in the in colours, although I confess at first I thought they were. But wait till you see these. Look at that. So first of all, you've got this ombre effect going on. So it's like pale pinks down in one corner and then more purpley pinks in the other corner. You've got this glossy pearlescent frond thing going on. So that's the first sheet. Then, just beautiful. Sorry, they are. You've got, so the purple in one corner leading to the blue in the other corner. Let's do some official colours here rather than just me making these up as we go along. So this looks like Misty Moonlight and Petunia Pop to me. Then we've got Cajun Craze and Calypso Coral. So darker in one corner and lighter in the other corner. And then with this pearlescent pattern going on over the top. This one here I'm going to say is Wild Wheat and Mossy Meadow by the looks of things. So it's almost like green in one corner and gold in the other. And then finally Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's like looking into the Caribbean. It's like looking into the sea on a desert island. It's just beautiful. I think out of this whole pack, while I love them all, my two favourite sheets, it's got to be this one, the Petunia Pop with the Misty Moonlight, and this one here, the Lost Lagoon with the Pretty Peacock. They are just stunning. And I think that's a really good note to end on. They are beautiful papers. Before I end, I will show you the kits, and then that's what I'll make for next week's Facebook Live. So we'll make one of these kits, or maybe even both of them, depending on how much time we've got. So the two new kits that came out this month, first of all, one of them was one that we got in On Stage at Rotterdam, so I've shown you this already. The Hooray for Honeycomb kit. This was the one I was going to make tonight, but it's already coming up for 8:30. It's nearly been an hour. So I will make this one next week. And then the other kit, which came out this month. Remember, these kits are available now if you are interested in getting your hands on them. And I have put details on my Facebook page, and I'll put on my blog as well, my kits and cocktails afternoons. Buy a kit, come along, enjoy the cocktail class. I'll be making the cocktails. You'll be drinking them. We'll be crafting together. This one here, look at this. By Your Side kit. So you've got the little dogs, the little cats. You've got a clear block. You've got these lovely gold shaped embellishments. I'm not going to do a full unboxing. You're going to have to come back in a couple of weeks for this one. A little old olive spot. And then the stamp set. So let's just show you this. So Best Friends Forever. You Make My Heart Happy. I'll Always Be By Your Side. Here's to a True Friend. And you've got two different paw prints. They wanted to say that one was like a dog's paw print and the other one was more a cat's paw print. And then they've got a little bone and a little fish, because everybody knows that's what cats and dogs eat. And so that is the second kit, which came out this month and which is available just now. Right, that was a bit mega, wasn't it? Okay, let's turn off the lights. I hope you enjoyed that tonight. There's a lot of really fun things, and I've barely even got started. This is just the stuff that was available for pre-order for demonstrators. The new catalogue, when it comes out, is bursting full of fabulous new stuff. It's not out until the 1st of May. Before that, you've got the last chance list and all of those discounts to enjoy. And then we'll get into the new colour stuff. So if you are interested in getting any of the last chance stuff, then please do drop me a note. Remember, I need all the orders and money sorted before noon on the 8th. For everybody who's coming along to my team day on Saturday, please bring your catalogue with you, your new catalogue if you've got it. And for everybody who's not going to be able to make it, don't worry, I will post some stuff online of the stuff that we get up to, because I've got great plans. Take care, everyone. Take care, Ali. Take care, Karen. Lovely chatting to you all and spending this evening with you. And I'll see you another time soon. Take care. Happy crafting.